Hello everyone. In this video I will teach you about measurement of small distances, measurement of large distances, and we'll try to see how to convert the small distance into bigger distance, or bigger distance, uh, bigger unit of distance will be there, then how to convert each of them among them, that we will study in this video. And also if we have much time, we'll see a little bit of dimensional formula. So measurement of a small distance. So suppose if I want to measure the length of this chalk. Now to measure the length of this chalk, which instrument shall I use? So I'll obviously use meter scale. So for a small distances, meter scale is used. Meter scale. Now in meter scale, what is the smallest distance I can measure? So in scales you might have seen that here 1 is written, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this it will keep on coming. Between 1 and 2, how many divisions are there? On a scale, if you see here 1 written, here 2 written. So between them, how many divisions are made? Altogether 10 divisions are made. So between 1 and 2, how much distance is there? It is 1 centimeter. This distance is 1 centimeter. That means 1 centimeter is divided into how many parts? 10 equal division, and each division is called nothing but the millimeter. Each division is named as a millimeter. So by using meter scale, we can measure the smallest distance we can measure is nothing but the 1 millimeter. So it's for meter scale, least count will be, least count means what? Least count means the smallest division which we can measure. So least count for the meter scale will be 1 millimeter, and if you want to convert this 1 millimeter into centimeter, it will be 1 by 10 centimeter. So it will be 0.1 centimeter is the least count of meter scale. Now you suppose if this 1 millimeter, if this in 1 millimeter is divided into 10 parts. 1 millimeter, I think you can imagine now how much distance, the smallest division which is made in the meter scale is called nothing but the 1 millimeter. So that 1 millimeter distance, if divided into 10 parts, then can we measure those each part by using meter scale? Answer is no. Now to measure that small distance, we need some other instrument. So if you want to measure those small distance, that means 1 millimeter when divided into 10 parts, then each part if you want to measure, you have to use some other instrument. So which instrument will you use? You will use either screw gauge, or you can also use vernier caliper. Okay, so if 1 millimeter is divided into how much part? 10 parts. Then each part can be measured by using screw gauge. So what is the least count of a screw gauge? Least count for a screw gauge will be equal to 1 millimeter is divided into how many parts? 10 parts. That means 0.1 millimeter, 0.1 mm. If 0.1 mm, if you convert into centimeter, 0.1 divided by, you have to divide by 10, so it will convert into centimeter. So result will be 0.01 centimeter. So this is the least count of screw gauge. Now thirdly, if you divide that 1 millimeter into 100 parts, if you divide that 1 millimeter into 100 parts, then Whether can you measure by screw gauge, whether that smallest distance can you measure by screw gauge? Answer is no. We cannot measure by using screw gauge. We need some other instrument. So if what kind of instrument we need? We need vernier caliper. Vernier caliper. Vernier caliper. So when you use vernier caliper, then vernier caliper 1 millimeter is divided into how many parts? 100 parts. Then each part can be measured by using the instrument that is called vernier caliper. Now, so for this least count will be also equal to 0.00, means 1 millimeter is divided into 100 parts. If 1 mm is divided into 100 parts, that means its total least count for this vernier caliper will be 0.001 centimeter. So this is the measurement of the small distance. Now you see the measurement of the large distance. How, in what unit the large distances are measured? We only know some specific units like millimeter, meter, kilometer, but above that we don't know. So if you want to measure large distances, so there are different scales for measuring large distances. Number one is called light year. Number one is called light year. As the name implies, light year, it seems that it is the unit of time, but it is not the unit of time, it is the unit of distance. What is the meaning? The distance traveled by light. The distance traveled by light in 1 year. In 1 year is called light year. Light year. Now, what is the speed of light? Speed of light is 3 lakh kilometer per second. So in 1 lakh is in 1 second, what is the distance? Distance is 3 lakhs kilometer. 3 lakhs kilometer. So 1 light year equal to 1 light year will be equal to 1 light year will be equal to, what is the speed of the light? The speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. That means in 1 second the light can travel how much distance? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter. Now in 1 year, how much seconds are there? In 1 year, how many days are there? 365 days are there. 365.15. Multiply by, in 1 day, how many hours are there? 24 hours are there. So in 1 hour, how much minutes are there? 60 minutes is there. And 1 minute, how much seconds are there? 60 seconds are there. So if you multiply all these things, you will get 1 light year equal to 9.46 multiplied by 10 to the power 15 meter. So that means in 1 second the light can travel 9.46 into 10 to the power in 1 year the light can travel 9.46 into 10 to the power 15 meters. Now this is also a very large distance, 1 light year. Next, the large distance we will see is nothing but astronomical unit. Number 2, astronomical unit. Astronomical unit. Now what is astronomical unit? It is the average distance. It is the average distance between the sun and the earth. It is defined as the mean distance of the earth from the sun. It is defined as the mean distance mean distance between the earth and the sun. So suppose this is a sun and this is a earth. So from different position, if you measure different distance, you will get. So whatever distance you will get, if you measure, if you take the mean of all those things, that is called nothing but that average distance is called nothing but the 1 astronomical unit. And 1 astronomical unit is equal to 1 astronomical unit is equal to 1.496. 1.496 multiplied by 10 to the power 11 meter. 1 astronomical unit equal to 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. Now you can see which one is the large distance. 1 light year is the large distance or 1 astronomical unit is the large distance. So in 1 light year you saw that here 10 to the power 15 was there. But here what is there in astronomical unit? 10 to the power 11. What does it mean? It means that 1 light year is the larger distance than the 1 astronomical units. Now third one is 1 parsec. 1 parsec or parsec. So what is parsec? To explain parsec, I have to explain the division of the angle. Division of the angle. You see. In a circle, how much degree is there? 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90, that is equal to 360 degree. So 1 degree angle will be very, very small. So if 1 degree angle is divided into 60 parts. 1 degree angle is divided into 60 parts, then each part is called nothing but the minute. That means 1 degree is equal to how much minute? 60 minutes will be there. Remember, 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. 1 degree angle, if divided into 60 parts, imagine very, very small. Then each part is called 1 minute. Now this already this 1 minute angle is very, very small. It's again divided into 60 parts. Then each part is called second. That means in 1 minute angle, 60 seconds angle are there. So that means 1 degree when divided into 3600 parts, then each part is called nothing but the second. Imagine how much smaller is this 1 second angle is. Remember, this minute and seconds are not the measurement of time, it is the measurement of angle here. Now, what does this 1 parsec means? What does this 1 parsec means? So 1 parsec is the largest known distance till yet. It is defined as the distance at which it is defined as the angle at which an arc of length 1 1 astronomical unit subtends an angle of 1 arc second. That means, suppose this is the sun and this is the earth. The distance between them is nothing but the 1 astronomical unit. The distance between them is nothing but the astronomical unit. So if I take from here and from here, how much angle it will create? This angle will be very much, it seems that here 30 degree. But you see, this distance is very, very large. If this distance is very, very large, here angle will be very, very large. Very, very large, almost like a straight line. So what to do? here angle is 30 degree, but we want 1 second angle. So to make 1 second angle, this distance will be very, very large. So the distance you take, so that this 1 astronomical unit subtends how much angle here? 1 second angle. So if it subtends 1 second angle, then we can say it is nothing but the 1 parsec. So it is the largest possible distance known till now. So 1 parsec is equal to 1 parsec is equal to 3.08 multiplied by 10 to the power 16 meter. So you can see 1 parsec equal to 3.08 into 10 to the power 16 meter. So in 1 light year you have seen that 10 to the power 15 was there, but in the case of 1 astronomical unit you saw that 10 to the power 11 was there, but in 1 parsec it is 10 to the power 16 meter. So what we can conclude? We can conclude that 1 parsec is the largest distance known till now. So what we can conclude? We can conclude that 1 parsec is greater than 1 light year is greater than 1 astronomical unit. So remember this one is greater than 1 astronomical unit. So question will be there, how many parsec is there in 1 light year? How many light years are there in the 1 parsec? That we have to calculate. So let me give one question to you so that you can try at home. How many light years are there in 1 meter? So you solve at home. How many light years are there in 1 meter? So another question, how many parsec are there in 1 meter? Again question, how many astronomical unit is there in 1 meter? So these 3 questions you solve in the copy. So in this video only this much. Remaining topic, that is dimensional formula, we'll see in the next video. Thank you very much.